to see you. Okay, so my next, hello, this is Elizabeth Clare Brewington with Brightside Global Trade with Elton Brewington, and we are here kicking off the 2022 Healthcare and Wellness Series with Jerry Baker as our sponsor, and we are promoting a meology survey, and we'll make sure you have that link and also the videos that we have had this morning, which have been absolutely fantastic. So without further ado, I want to introduce you to Ashley, and Ashley is a licensed therapist. She is a certified health coach, and she likes to cook, and she likes to teach you how to cook. So she is offering cooking classes on her YouTube channel, and she has partnered with us. And if you write us a comment, we'll email you a free recipe from her collection. And now she did one with us on Monday, and so you'll get 2 recipes, which is kind of cool. So over to you, Ashley.
All right, well, and thank you so much. I appreciate you for the introduction. Jerry, thank you so much for inviting me here. I will share a little bit about me. My name is Ashley Ivy, and I am a certified health coach and healthful chef with Live Your Best Years, LLC. Live Your Best Years, LLC is a healthcare initiative focused on prevention, positivity, and purpose. With over 100 years of combined healthcare experience, my family, the Ivy family, use our 4 C's to positively impact, encourage, and assist our community to live healthier and happier lives. Our 4 C's are care management, construction, care groups, and cooking. I wanted to start out by sharing a little bit about me. I've been in the healthcare industry for 22 years in an administrative role and 12 years as a clinician, as a licensed physical therapist assistant. In the traditional healthcare system, I provided care for all types of people with varying diseases and diagnoses. I've cared for people after they've had a hip replacement, knee replacement, stroke, heart attack, and even brain surgery. I've worked in hospital settings, outpatient settings, home health, and nursing homes. My passion is to help people access the wonderful healing power of food and eating in colors. Certain foods have been known to reduce inflammation, improve immune function, and promote healing. I am blessed to have been able to use this in my own life, as 18 years ago, I was diagnosed with what I was told would be a progressive, debilitating illness. I am here today excited to share some of the foods and preparation mechanisms that I use as I lead my healthful life journey. So thank you so much. And we're going to get started right here on 3 key steps to easy meal prep. Often we eat whatever is available, whatever is convenient, whatever is fast, whatever is quick. Not all the time are those things the most helpful for us, and we don't always feel totally full after we eat them. So I think one of the best ways of getting nutritious food and the food that you want and feeling full is to meal prep. Basically, have a plan. So I'm going to get right started into it. So here is some of the meal preps that I've done on the right, this video. And the first step is to have your meal prep tools ready. So what I like to use are meal prep containers. We can either have the glass ones, those are great, because once you meal prep, you can go ahead and stick it in the refrigerator. You're ready to eat, you pop it in the oven. Those are phenomenal. And of course, they're glass, so they're easy to wash. Then we have these black BPA-free plastic containers with lids. I really like these also because they're lightweight. You can freeze them, and then you can also place them right into the microwave. Another thing that I like are these little cups that I have on the PowerPoint for sauces and gravies, they're great. And the Ziploc bags, the small Ziploc bags to put your salad dressing in. So if you make a meal prep in one of these plastic containers, you could put your vegetables in, your salad, then you could put your cucumbers and tomatoes in the other one, and then you could put your salad dressing in the Ziploc bag and just fold it in there. And it makes for a wonderful lunch. I do like large Ziploc bags for marinating, and I'm gonna get into that in the next session. And I hope I'm not making you super hungry, but we definitely had a good time eating all of this food for my meal prep. So my second tip is to make a lot of food without much seasoning on it. That doesn't mean you don't season in it, just not on it. So first we're going to write a simple menu. So for example, we can say for this week, I want turkey, chicken drumsticks, salmon, kale, chickpeas, broccoli, green beans. We're going to get all of those items and then we're going to prepare them for deliciousness. That's one of the things that I found in meal prep. If you're not looking forward to it, you're not going to eat it. So you want to make sure that everything has a different variety and a different taste. So the first thing I like to do is once I get the meat and I wash it, I like to marinate the meat in my own marinades. I make my own marinades and dressings. So meat you can marinate sometimes for 1 hour to overnight. I had mentioned this on the last call. I make a really good salmon. I marinate it overnight in low sodium soy sauce, garlic, thyme, and a little agave nectar. And it is so good the next day. I marinate it totally overnight. You can grill it, you can fry it, you can do whatever you want to it. It is really good. I also like to label the bag so that I know what kind of marinade is in there. So if I have a soy sauce, a sweet marinade, I'll put that there. If I have a ginger garlic marinade, I will write that on the Ziploc bag as well. So I like to do that. I like to, as you can see in the picture below, I have several different meats in their own bags, and then I put them in another bag to marinate overnight or for a couple hours. Then what I like to do is to wash and to cut all the veggies. I have my star veggies that I like to use. So that's broccoli, green beans, Brussels sprouts, and then I have my support veggies that I like to use, which are mushrooms, bell pepper, onions, shallots. And I like to use support vegetables also to decorate some of my food. So I love eating in colors. So anything that has a lot of colors will go and be the focal point of the food. So if I make some chicken, I will add something that's really colorful. So some red bell peppers, some purplish shallots, and it'll really bring a vibrance to it. So when you open that meal prep, you're ready to go. You say, I know it's delicious, it's been marinated, and it also looks great as well. And then additionally, the last one is to rinse all canned beans. I love using chickpeas and butter beans in my food as well. The last thing to make a successful meal prep is I like to use herbs, homemade sauces, gravies, and dressing for taste variety. So if we cook everything the same, then you could get bored. But if we make our own dressings and season it with different herbs, it'll taste different. And then you're gonna love it each time you open another one. It'll be a new surprise. So what I like to do is I will separate the vegetables into bowls. So for example, I'll have a lot of broccoli and I'll separate it into 5 bowls. In one bowl of broccoli, I may put some ginger and some lime. The second bowl of broccoli, I may add a little agave nectar and onion powder. Maybe a little bit of, I make this Italian dressing, a little bit of that. And so I give each bowl a different flavor and then go ahead and cook them. Another way I do, I make a little taste variety is to make my own gravy. And so I start with a base of the gravy. So coconut milk, salt, pepper, and a thickener like arrowroot flour. That's really good, especially because it is gluten-free. Some people have gluten allergies. So I make the base gravy and then I start adding my support veggies. So maybe in one gravy, I add some mushrooms and caramelized onions. In another one, I add garlic and sun-dried tomatoes. And then I will, after the gravy cools, I will put it into the little container. Like I said, I love the little containers because you're able to put the gravies in there. And additionally, it helps with portion control. So you don't have too much gravy, just enough for your meal. And then lastly, I love to make my own vinaigrettes. And I mentioned the marinades. When I figured out how to make my own vinaigrette, I was hooked. When we make our own sauces, we know what's in them. And that's very helpful if you want to stay on a healthful life journey, to know what's actually in the food. So what I'm gonna do is go through a salad dressing. So this salad dressing is award-winning in my home with my kids. They absolutely love it. It's a delicious lemon thyme vinaigrette. And so these are the ingredients, very simple. 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil, 1/4 cup of lemon juice, 1/2 teaspoon of honey, 1 clove crushed garlic, 1/2 teaspoon Dijon mustard, and 1/4 teaspoon thyme. I take all of those and I put them in the mason jars and just start shaking. And it makes a fabulous vinaigrette for your salads. Actually, last night I also put it on some cauliflower rice, and the kids loved it. So it's very easy to make your own. And I like the mason jars because you can use it to mix and then just stick it right in the refrigerator. And then also, if you would like to take it to work, you can do so as well. So right here, these are my babies, my daughter who is 4 and my son who is 3. I absolutely adore them and I feed them the best food that I can. So I love to give them spinach. Often I feel that we put more salt into food because it just really needs more flavor. So with their spinach, I add agave nectar, onion powder, garlic powder, and I also add a truffle spread. And they obviously in the picture, they loved it. Kevin devoured it. So, and once again, these are my meals that I make. I am starting a meal kit delivery service. Actually, it will be available this spring. So we're really excited about that and really focusing on having my clients eat in colors and enjoy their food. So that is my presentation. Thank you so much for having me.
Wow, that's amazing. I'm just impressed by your prep quality. A couple things. How do you manage your quantity control? Because preparing such a huge amount of foods. You probably have your quantities already identified and you put them in the refrigerator. It looks like you're preparing a lot of food in a little bit of time, and it must be maddening to try to do. But it's a great idea.
I write really good notes, and I make a concise menu of what we're going to eat for the week. So that really is what helps. Also, everything that I had here, I could freeze. So I would just put it in there. I would put the lids on really tightly, put a little bit of foil around it and freeze it. So if I made too much, well, next month we can have it again.
Right. Well, this is agave nectar. I don't think I've ever had that before. What, Whole Foods, you might be able to find it there, or I don't know, Harris Teeter. I have to look at that.
Yes, you can find it at Harris Teeter. A lot of different stores have it. It's just something that I choose to use to sweeten things up a little bit.
Okay, so it's a sweet flavor like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
All right, very good.
Yes, fabulous. Ashley, I think Jerry Baker was so excited about you when he introduced us. And I think that we hope you'll be like a standard in this group, because I feel like this is amazing. Meal prep is so important because then you eat healthy all the time and you're not snacking on things that you shouldn't. So if you could stop sharing your screen so I can share mine.
Right.
Great. So thank you for watching. We're kicking off 2022 Health and Wellness, and Jerry Baker has been our sponsor with Fit for Life, and we are asking everyone to do the Meology survey. We'll make sure that you have the link, and then we will make sure that you have the link to the videos that you've seen today. Ashley, that was just phenomenal. I hope you will benefit from her meal prep. Write us a comment. And if you're making those wonderful meals, make sure that you share it with us. We'll be sharing this amazing vinaigrette recipe with you. And so make sure you make it and shake your jar and show it to us.
Well, keep us in tune on your program for meal prep as a consumer item. We'd love to find out more about that and how to order and the website and those kind of things. And if you could share that with us, that'd be wonderful.
And thank you for streaming with us. Make sure you subscribe to brightsideglobaltrade.org. And we really need you to subscribe to YouTube. So make sure you click on this video and just click the subscribe button and write a comment. Green lights all the way. That's the month's code. And we hope that that'll bring algorithms and get more people watching our TV channels. So make sure you subscribe, you hit the bell, all those wonderful things, but make sure you write the comment, green lights all the way. So that's important. Thank you for watching. And we have some more speakers.